Star Wars Empire at War. Moving on to the skirmishes. This is going to be interesting.
Invasion commencing.
Now, this is non-interactive, so I don't actually get to do anything, but this is a map that's been generated for Endor.
This non-interactive tutorial will provide you with the information needed to play land-based skirmish games within Star Wars Empire at War. Let's begin with unit production. Acquiring units is critical to achieving victory in any skirmish game. To purchase new units, select a structure and then click on the icon of the unit you wish to build.
I.e., there is no garrison. I don't get to click, and for the longest time, I don't even get to move my camera.
T2B over.
Whenever a unit has been built, it will appear within your reinforcement pool. It's important to note that units are not produced directly from your base structures. Instead, all units are added to your reinforcement pool so that they may be deployed as reinforcements.
Which is actually useful because you don't want them stuck back here at the base when you're fighting
up here. To purchase an upgrade, simply click on any of the available upgrade icons found within the command bar.
This will increase the armor.
During team games, all upgrades are shared among teammates. Whenever an upgrade is being purchased, all of the players on a team will be able to view the status of that upgrade via an icon along the edge of the screen.
Oh man, team fights in this game were some of my favorite. It's a damn shame that they disabled
Whenever a structure is destroyed, all upgrades created at that structure will also be destroyed. This makes it extremely critical to protect your structures.
Kaboom. And there goes your oh shit squad.
Advancing your technology level is also extremely important in land-based skirmish games. Higher technology levels grant access to stronger units, upgrades, and heroes. Technology upgrades can be purchased directly from your command center. To purchase a technology upgrade, simply click on the technology upgrade icon. When a technology upgrade is under construction, it will occupy a slot within your unit production queue. A technology icon will then appear at the edge of the screen, informing teammates that your technology level has been upgraded.
And they need to catch the hell up. You also get, like, that's a specific hero unit only for skirmishes. That's Kal Katarn. He's a badass.
During a land-based skirmish game, your income is generated from mining facilities and resource pads. The more mining facilities and resource pads that you own, the more credits you will receive. Mining facilities distribute credits equally to all players on a team. These structures can be found scattered throughout the battlefield and must be captured before they may be activated. Mining facilities are contested structures. This means that all enemy units in the immediate area must be eliminated before a mining facility may be activated.
In fact, you'll be seeing Kal
To
Katarn
activate
later.
a mining facility, left-click on the mining facility pad and then click on the activation icon.
Because I'll be doing a playthrough of his games. Well,
resource pads
not
serve as a
the old
secondary
ones.
source of income in land-based skirmish games. While they do not produce nearly as many credits as a mining facility would, the use of a resource pad can potentially swing the tide of a battle into your favor. To activate a resource pad, left-click on the resource pad and left-click on the activation icon. As in standard game modes, reinforcement points play a critical role on the battlefield. As you gain control of more reinforcement points, you will be able to deploy even more reinforcements throughout the battlefield. Reinforcement points are contested structures. This means that all enemy units in the immediate area must be eliminated before a reinforcement point may be used. To capture a reinforcement point, simply move your units into the vicinity. While your units are near the reinforcement point, it will transition into your control. Once a reinforcement point is under your control, you will be able to deploy reinforcements within range of the reinforcement point. Lastly, to achieve victory in a land-based skirmish game, you must either destroy all enemy units and structures, or control all reinforcement points. Remember that the victory conditions for land-based skirmish games may change depending on the map and game settings, so it's important to know what they are before entering into any skirmish game. Now that you're familiar with the basics to land-based skirmish games, let's examine the space skirmish game mode.
Oh. Okay, I thought it was going to go a lot longer. I thought it was going to show the, I forgot that it didn't show all of the, like, the things how it works. But yeah, I think I'll be visiting the Kyle Katarn games, pretty soon. I don't own the first game he appears in, mainly because it's got some pretty old and pretty outdated graphics, and I don't know if people would like it. It's a good game. It's a very good game. It's just very old.
This non-interactive tutorial will provide you with the information needed to play space-based skirmish games within Star Wars: Empire at War. Let's begin with unit production. Acquiring units is critical to achieving victory in any skirmish game. To purchase new units, select a structure and then click on the icon of the unit you wish to build.
Squadron reporting.
Whenever a unit has been built, it will appear within your reinforcement pool. To purchase an upgrade, simply click on any of the available upgrade icons found within the command bar. During team games, all upgrades are shared among teammates. Whenever an upgrade is being purchased, all of the players on a team will be able to view the status of that upgrade via an icon along the edge of the screen. Whenever your space station is destroyed, all upgrades created at that base will also be destroyed. This makes it extremely critical to protect your space station. Advancing your technology level is also extremely important in space-based skirmish games. Higher technology levels grant access to stronger units, upgrades, and heroes. Technology upgrades can be purchased directly from your space station in the form of base upgrades. To upgrade your station, simply click on the space station upgrade icon. When a technology upgrade is under construction, it will occupy a slot within your unit production queue. A technology icon will then appear at the edge of the screen, informing teammates that your technology level has been upgraded. When complete, your space station will grow in size to reflect the new changes. During a space-based skirmish game, your income is generated from asteroid mining facilities. The more asteroid mining facilities that you own, the more credits you will receive. Asteroid mining facilities distribute credits equally to all players on a team. These structures can be found scattered throughout the battlefield and must be captured before they may be activated. Asteroid mining facilities are contested structures. This means that all enemy units in the immediate area must be eliminated before an asteroid mining facility may be activated. To activate an asteroid mining facility, left-click on the asteroid mining facility pad and then click on the activation icon. Unlike ground battles, reinforcements are not limited to reinforcement points. During a space-based skirmish game, you can deploy reinforcements at almost any location. However, you cannot deploy reinforcements in hazardous terrain or within unexplored territory. Lastly, to achieve victory in a space-based skirmish game, you must either destroy all enemy units, structures, or both. Remember that the victory conditions for space-based skirmish games may change depending on the map and game settings, so it's important to know what they are before entering into any skirmish game.
Because all you have
Good
to do
luck,
is beat
soldier.
if all you have to do is beat the space station, then you want to just bum rush their space station. And that is the tutorial. That took me 10 minutes to get through the skirmish ones. I thought it would take longer. So, I mean, that's the entirety of the Imperial campaign redone, and the tutorial part of the series done and over with. That's 6 videos done and gone in a pretty short amount of time. I did that. I actually kind of glad I got that over and done with. So, pretty soon I'll be uploading the normal campaigns from when I record them, but you won't. It takes a while for me to get things recorded. A lot less now to edit, but I don't do very much in the way of editing. It was production that did a lot, but with this new recording software, it's already in an MP4 file format, so I don't have to do much, especially since I don't have an intro or outro to edit in, nor anything that I like to add as little quirks. So, I've got a nice amount of leeway and save time. So, it'll take me a lot less time to get things edited, but it'll still take me a lot longer to get them up onto the channel, because it takes me a long time to do these things. This is a hobby for me. I work. I can't do this full time. That's never, not even in my wildest dreams. So, nor would I possibly have the internet for it. But, moving past that, I think we've got a good grasp of the game now. That's made me a little nostalgic because I liked playing multiplayer skirmishes. Land skirmishes would get crazy and awesome with multiple players, and I wish we could do that again. But they remove a lot of the ever since. Let me start that sentence correctly. Since the purchase of LucasArts, support of games multiplayer has dropped with old Star Wars games. I've noticed. That might have happened before, but I know that it was definitely a thing after the purchase. I don't know exactly which one. So, which one is 100% true? Someone could probably tell me in the comments, but either way, it's not supported anymore, and so you have to do LAN parties to do it. And that's very hard to find 4 people or more, or 2, 4, any number of people that you want to play with. It's hard to find people that play this game because it's not very new. It's actually quite an older game in terms of in terms of video games. It's quite old, and not very many people play it anymore, which I think is an incredible shame because it is, in my opinion, a masterpiece of strategic work. Makes your brain think. It makes you challenge things outside of the box and do things that you wouldn't normally do to develop a master strategy. And every master strategy can be countered. So there's no meta, there's no anything. It's working within your limits to do what you think gets you the best done. Some people work better with infantry than they do vehicles. Some people work better with vehicles than they do infantry. And you might, in multiplayer battles, you might assign people to do so. You might say, okay, you just work with you work with the vehicles, we'll work with the infantry, and we'll just try to get this done as we can. Or this, that, and the other, or take different routes, or like, and you want to pick people that you play with that balance you out. So it's really fun when it happened, when it was still available. I was actually quite young when this game, if I recall, when it came out, is when I saw it. And then the multiplayer was starting to it was at its peak, but it was starting to fall. But that was a very gradual process, and I'm a little upset that it went away. But what are you gonna do? So with that, I'm gonna stop rambling. I'm gonna stop wasting time, and you'll see me next time in the actual campaign. Though I've got to flip a coin and decide which one I'm going to start recording. I've played the Imperial campaign several times. I've finished the Rebellion campaign several times, and they're both hard and also time-consuming, and it's sometimes hair-pullingly frustrating. So we'll just have to see where we get from there. And past that, have a wonderful day.